Hi guys, welcome back everybody. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Cynthia. Welcome to Cynthia's Knowledge is Power. This is where we inspire other people and we build ourselves to be our best. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like and comment down below. Tell me what you think about this video and then I'll be looking at your comments and getting back to you. Thank you so much. So today's topic, I'm going to be talking about Kabi wa Jesus and Millie wa Jesus, the whole saga, and what we can learn from this. Let's take the positive out of this, like let's stop the insults, the blames and everything. Sometimes God can open up a can of worms through a famous person like Kabi, so that we can be able to teach ourselves something, teach our children something, because he can see that something is lacking. These are topics that I know not very many families talk about to their kids, to our kids. Personally, I know it has affected me at one level or another. One of my family members back in the village was involved with their cousin, and they sad boy. So that thing really traumatized the whole village. They didn't know how to handle it, and they are our family members. So whenever it really affected the whole family setup, in that up to today, if you're seeing close to a certain cousin or you're too friendly with a cousin of the opposite side or opposite sex, people look at you with a third eye, like, okay, what's going on? Because it has happened before. This is not something new, for 100% sure. I know in families these things happen, but in our African culture we know that these things are wrong. It is wrong. You cannot, we need to open up to our kids, bring up a generation where we are teaching them, okay, when it comes to cousin Waiderero, cousin Gedendo and Otieno, this is where we draw the line. We need to learn from this saga. Like, we don't need to keep insulting them or calling them names. We are not helping because maybe we should ask ourselves, as parents, where are we failing? This is something that we can learn from. We can learn that we can talk to our kids, explain to them when it comes to cousinship. This is where we draw the line. This is where we draw the line. Cousin Otieno on this side and Gedendo or Waiderero on the other side. We need to open up our eyes. Let's teach our generation that this is wrong. This should not be happening. The blood in you flows in your aunt's son, or, we are a family. We cannot be practicing this. Instead of insulting, we are not helping, It already happened, And I'm sure, you can even tell from the picture that they took. That picture that they took, Kabi and the cousin and the little baby in the middle. At that time, they were in cloud 9. They thought they were in love. They thought what they were doing was correct. And it was not correct. Until later, they realized, okay, this thing is wrong. What we are doing right now is wrong. And, he tried to wish it away. But you cannot wish a baby away. It has happened. And a seed has been planted and a baby has been born. You understand? It's so embarrassing because even when you go for gatherings, people will look at you in a very funny third eye, But we can teach our children from now on. We need to open up, start teaching our children that when it comes to family stays as family. If you want to get married, you have to find someone outside the family to get married to or to have a relationship with. We need to talk to our kids. It's up to us parents to make sure we talk to our kids, talk to them, educate them about the situation, tell them that when this kind of thing happens, you know, it's gonna be an embarrassment. It's gonna be confusing to the baby. You can imagine now, like baby Abby going to school, right? And the teacher is asking you, okay, or let's say someone asks baby Abby, who is your daddy? My daddy is my uncle. Who is your uncle? My uncle is my daddy. You see the kind of dilemma the child is gonna be put in? It's so confusing even to the child. So we need to educate our children that this is wrong. This is where the line comes in. Stay on this side as family, and when I'm looking for a relationship, I have to go outside. Look for people outside. There are so many people in the world, you know, meet with people and have babies outside, you know, the family setup. So we cannot keep blaming them or keep talking about them, laughing and saying, you know, all these things, funny things, you know, making memes, forecasting wine and stuff. It's not helping. It's not helping at all. It is time for us to take charge, take control, start talking to our kids, educate them and tell them, you know, this and this is wrong. This and this should not be happening, you know. And to Millie and Kabi, just take heart. It already happened, you know. It only, you know, some things are planned by God. It happened to you, Kabi, because you're famous, you know. And in what way I'm saying that is like, because you're, you know, a public figure, it happened to you so that the community, you know, the whole country, people outside can learn how to take control of their families, you know, because I'm sure it has happened before in other families, but it's, you know, it's swept under the rug and people forget about it, and, you know, they are quiet about it instead of thinking that, okay, this is something that we can use to educate our kids, tell them that this is wrong, this is not supposed to be happening. You understand? It happened to you. You know, God always makes things happen for a reason. You know, there is a reason why it happened to you. Don't beat yourself about it, you know. Learn from your mistakes, even from, you know, from Taji, you know, teach them, teach that generation that, you know, this is not supposed to be happening. Don't be shy about it, you know. People learn from mistakes. People fall and get up. We can't keep bashing and fighting him for this, you know. It's up to us now to take up the banner, look at our children in their eyes and tell them, you know, when it comes to this, when it comes to cousin and cousin, it never mixes. Let's put cousin aside, family, you know, on one side. We cannot let that blood, you know, mix up like that, you know. Let this be a lesson. Let's learn from it. Let's not keep bashing them for it, you know. Let's learn from it, and, you know, we are gonna create a cleaner generation. We don't want a repeat of such stories on the media again. You understand? So guys, let's learn from this. Take it positively. It happened. We can't wish away, you know, the situation. We can't wish away baby Abby. You know, she needs fatherly love, especially baby girls. When they grow up, for sure, they need fatherly love. So take, you know, the baby, just take care of the baby, Kabi. Take heart, you know, and continue educating others. You have a great platform. Use it. God has given you the platform for a reason. Use it. Educate people. Tell them, yeah, you made a mistake. It shouldn't have happened. You understand? But God has put you in that position for a reason. For, you know, people to learn and for you to teach others, you know. Go, you know, you are supposed to be a limelight to situations that, you know, people are sweeping under the rug. Let's not sweep it under the rug. Let's take the initiative to teach our kids and our kids' kids. We do not want to repeat the same situation again, okay? That's all I have for today. And for Millie and Kabi, I'm praying for you. You shall get through this, you know. We'll all learn from mistakes. I'm sure it will never happen again. And continue to take heart. Take care of your child and provide for everything, right? Tell me, guys, what you think down below. Does it make sense? should we take this thing positively, or should we continue bashing them for something that happened, 7 years ago? We understand by them lying, they are public figures. They were trying to, put up their face. They were trying to protect their brand. Being a YouTuber, it takes a long time, building your brand. It is not easy. I am there. It's not easy. It's very, very hard. So I understood them when they came out and made a video denying the whole situation. They were just trying to, not to tarnish their brand. They were, at that moment, they felt it was right at that moment what they were doing, because they were trying to protect their brand at that time. Before they thought about it, they just went and did it out of, they owe their fans an explanation of what's going on. And that was the explanation that they had at that time. And now they realized they messed up. We all mess up. Nobody is a saint. We are all sinners. You fall, you get up. You understand? So let's not continue bashing and all this. Let's understand in their frame of mind at that particular time. They were super confused. They owed an explanation and they did not know what to say. So they just came out and denied. I understand, because it's, those people that you're explaining to, you owe them an explanation, because they are the people who have put you up there. So they need you to tell them what is going on. You understand? So otherwise, I have nothing much to say. Please, let's take this positively, educate our children, tell them where the line draws, the line up to here. You're not supposed to cross on the other side. If you want a wife, you go wherever you go, and family remains as family. We don't want any awkward situations, in family gatherings, during burials, during weddings. We don't want people sitting on that tent because they don't want to meet on the other tent, or people, the way they talk under the table like that. In order to avoid that in future, let's educate ourselves. Let's educate our children. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down there. Tell me what you think, and see you on the next one. Bye.